Miss, I'm afraid your brother is missing.
Amber Ashworth. If I had a nickel for every time this broad got me into trouble. So no one leaves or enters the city at this point?
That's what the lockdown implies, Bear.
Tell me what you know, and the next time the Reef King asks me about you two, I'll forget about your whereabouts.
I hear that crazy old coot's been chasing seagulls down at the harbor lately. Maybe he can help you, see?
CBG. Haven't seen him in a while.
Oh my god, Ted. That's him. That's the red man. He's in my house.
We should get moving. Is there any entrance to the city we can use at the moment?
There's one in the attic. Maybe we can use that one.
I'm afraid without the mayor's signature, no one is allowed to enter or leave the city at the moment. And it's Brian, sir.
I'll have to get the mayor on the phone to sort this thing out.
I'm afraid he's not in at the moment. Can I take a message?
No, I have to talk to the mayor personally. It's important. When will the mayor be back?
The mayor should be in first thing in the morning, Mr. Bear.
Okay, never mind. Thanks anyway, doll.
I will tell you one thing, though. The word on the street is that the suspect, codename Red, is asking a lot of questions about Miss Ashworth.
In Paper City, all bets are off, but the stakes were never as high as now.
Well, 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 look what the booze dragged in.
Wow, that was really bad.
Cut me some slack, all right? I had a long night.
Hi, Betty. Long time no see.
Not long enough.
Always a charmer, Ted. Hi, darling. It's been a while. You're still as pretty as ever, and you've grown.
Oh, thank you, Betty. You look amazing. Are you getting ready for a casting call?
Huh, yeah. It's for a movie called 24-Hour Shift Survivor. You really look the part, babe.
Don't be rude.
Oh, I'm sorry. Were you talking, Bear? I couldn't hear you over the sound of you being so short.
It's like you're not even trying anymore.
Ah, I missed you, Bear.
Literally. So yeah, are we going to pretend that never happened?
You had it coming.
Wait, what?
Yeah, your bestie here tried to shoot me.
I'm sure you deserved it.
He did.
Women, you can't kill them, but they'll sure as hell try to kill you.
Oh, please stop being such a drama queen, Ted. If I wanted to kill you, you'd be dead.
What are you talking about? You missed my head by half an inch, grazed my left ear, and I fell out of a 20th floor window. I was in the intensive care for 2 weeks, and you didn't even have the face to show up.
Did you not get the flowers?
I did. They were lovely. And nothing says I'm sorry like a funeral wreath.
Sorry? After what you did? I'm thinking I should finish the job right now.
Hell hath no fury, indeed.
It seems you two have a history together.
That's an understatement. Never mind that now.
Avoiding touchy subjects as always, I see. You've matured so much, Ted.
No, not at all. It's just, we're kind of in a hurry. We're looking for Flint. Have you seen him lately, or talked to anyone who has?
Flint? Oh, I've heard about that. Darling, I'm so sorry.
Thank you, Betty. We actually thought he might be here in Paper City.
I'm afraid I haven't seen him for quite a while now.
Recently, we came across some evidence suggesting the Red Man might have something to do with Flint's disappearance. I know you've heard about him. So, what's going on here, babe?
What's going on, Ted, is that this maniac came down to the city with the sole purpose of burning it down to the ground with everyone still in it. I don't know what the hell he is, but judging by the stories, he's the devil himself. I pray that he didn't have anything to do with Flint's disappearance.
Have you seen CBG? I was told he hangs around the harbor lately.
Yeah, he's here all right. And hanging around is really the perfect choice of words.
How can we find him?
You can start at the container terminal. He's been there almost every night for the past couple of weeks, chasing seagulls and yelling at the terrified harbor workers.
You talked to him lately?
He comes in every so often, usually waits for everyone to leave and then sneaks in. He almost gave me a heart attack the other day.
What happened to him?
He was brilliant once. Best detective in the whole world.
Well, second best.
Anyways, one day he just snapped and he was never the same again. I guess that kind of lifestyle takes its toll on people. Just ask Ted here. It's only a matter of time before he starts raving on the streets about seagulls and populace control.
But Ted's retired.
Yep, here I am, just enjoying my retirement.
Retired? Never took you for a hobbyist. And no, Ted, getting drunk isn't a hobby.
Who told you about Flint?
Blabbermouth was here recently. It seems he's doing some sort of investigation on the events surrounding the Red Man.
He's looking to get killed, more likely.
I'm sure he'll be just fine, Ted. He's been doing this for a long time.
Doing what? Hiding in the bushes and going through people's trash cans?
You should really give him more credit. Every case you solved, he was the one that wrote an expose about it. He basically made you famous.
Huh. I'll send him a gift basket.
He won't.
Is he still writing for the paper daily?
He's their top news hound.
Is that Pete over there?
Yep, that's old Pete.
Who's Pete?
He works here at the docks.
He sure is.
He has a bit of a drinking problem. You can relate, right?
Don't get smart with me, babe. What exactly is he doing around here?
Oh, this and that. Mainly he's in charge of the drawbridge and some other stuff.
Is he off duty?
I guess so.
No bridges need drawing at the moment.
Well, if you can wake him up, you can ask him that yourself. Good luck, though. I've been trying to wake him up for a while now. He's out cold.
Yeah. Anyways, we're leaving. We have to find CBG.
Thank you, Betty. Good luck with your next audition.
Thank you, darling. Good luck with your case. And Ted,
What?
be safe. Maybe we can get together someday after all this is over. Have a cup of coffee or something.
Sure thing, babe. I'd like that.
Bye, Betty. So, you and Betty.
Shut up.
Seems like Betty could use a hand around here. I'm not very hungry.
With their menu, you'd better not be. Who's the cat that won't cop out when there's danger all about?
Shaft.
Right on. I'll just grab that while no one's looking.
Dun 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 dun. Salt and pepper's here. Dun 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 dun. Push it real good.
Push it real good. I prefer my food in liquid form.
Seems like Betty could use a hand around here.
I'll take this. It could be useful. Not much use when you can't see through them. I don't have any change. We should get back to the harbor, doll. I need to talk to CBG and see if he knows more about all of this.
You're right. Let's go back.
I spent 12 hours in a box once, until she remembered that we were playing hide and seek. Just amber things.
A lot of dirty dishes. My mom would literally freak out.
Filled with chilled, carroty goodness. My God, do I need a drink.
Darling, I already cleaned out the coffee machine. Besides, you're a bit too young for coffee.
Not much use when you can't see through them.
That's some fancy broom. Still a broom, though. He's really out cold.
You say it as if it's a bad thing. Someone might get hurt that way.
Seems like Betty could use a hand around here. Wow, that thing has seen better days.
We should go find CBG. He might know some things about all of this.
Aspiring actress and a part-time waitress, Betty. Hi, Betty. Any chance we can bother you for a cup of coffee?
Darling, I already cleaned out the coffee machine. Besides, you're a bit too young for coffee.
It's not for her.
Who's it for?
It's for me.
You're supposed to cure the hangover the next day, Bear, not while you're still drunk.
Oh, wow. Are you here all week? Is it the 2 drinks minimum? I mean, why isn't there a sitcom about you already?
Actually, my agent is working on it.
Don't let him work too hard. We need it to save the president's life.
Yeah? And who is our president?
That's a trick question. We don't have one.
Ted, your aloofness knows no bounds.
It's for the poor.
Come on, who do you take me for?
It's for the lab. We're getting into some molecular coffeeology.
Whatever gets you off the streets, honey. But our coffee is just brown paint and water, not much to analyze there.
Is that a no on the coffee then?
That's a no, Ted.
What? That won't work. Nope.
No time for sitting around. No time for sitting around.
We should get back to the harbor, doll. I need to talk to CBG and see if he knows more about all of this.
You're right. Let's go back. I am not going through trash. I thought we established that. Are we just breaking into people's cars now?
Don't worry. He won't mind. Or notice. Or both.
If they're so special, why are they not on the menu?
Good point.
This place wouldn't be the same without Betty. Shell's Bay Diner, where everybody barely knows your name. This place wouldn't be the same without Betty. I am not going through trash. I thought we established that. It's filled with the finest things, just top shelf stuff.
More like grayery. There's Clark. He seems to be fishing, but something is
Don't say it!
fishy about him.
Hi, Clark. Caught anything yet?
Oh, great. It's you two. Nothing yet. I think I'll just call it a night soon. I can't keep my eyes open anymore.
So, you're fishing to get by. Times are tough.
Fishing to get by? It's not the 1600s, Ted, now is it? No one fishes to get by anymore. I do it recreationally, like, as a hobby.
In the middle of the night, while it's raining.
Yeah, well, I got this raincoat, don't I? And I don't have to work in the morning. I'm a successful entrepreneur, actually. I made a fortune selling bubbles.
Bubbles?
It's all rather complicated. I can do a presentation if you have a minute.
I'm afraid...
Hell, no.
He means we're in a hurry, but maybe some other time?
Fine! I guess I can just give you this pamphlet. You can read about it in there.
Sure, we'll, read it later.
I can't wait. And you being here at this ungodly hour has nothing to do with a certain waitress. Clark.
Betty? No, we're just friends is all. I'm not stalking her!
Sure seems like it.
Well, I'm not. I don't care what the court has to say. It's just, I'm here because I like fishing.
You're not even looking at the water. You're turned towards the diner.
I don't have to look at the bloody water to fish. It's pitch dark anyways. When I see the pole getting twitchy, I get to reeling. That's it.
Sure.
All right. I'll just go back to it then. And I'm sure you're very busy. Can you, like, not stand there? You're scaring away the fish.
And scaring away the you, more like it.
Okay, bye. See you later, Clark.
I'll be here.
I bet you will.
Can you, like, not stand there? You're scaring away the fish.
I don't buy it. I think it's fake. More like grayery.
It's Pete's car. Looks shabby.
Someone might get hurt that way. Throwing this away is about the only useful purpose that I can think of. Throwing this away is about the only useful purpose that I can think of. What? That won't work.
An oil can? It's an educated guess.
Just grab that real quick.
Why don't you grab it real quick, short stuff? Nah, I don't feel like touching electrical stuff. Ted, are you working here?
Don't act smart. The sum of a man's life can be found on his office desk.
Is that why yours is full of booze?
It's not full of booze. I have important papers there as well.
You can't really tell, but that panel looks important. I have a keen eye for detective stuff. A collection of magnets. How cute. You used to have a hat just like this. What happened to it, Ted?
It's a long story.
It's trash,
Fascinating.
right? A nice leathery briefcase. I wonder what's inside. carries a screwdriver around?
I'm pretty sure that's his car key.
I'll take it with me. We can return it later.
You'll just take it. Really? You?
Oh, shut up. A nice leathery briefcase. I wonder what's inside. Ted, are you working here?
Don't act smart.
Just an empty can.
Somebody really loves to draw boxes.
Elizabeth jumped from her chair suddenly, all of the while looking at her mother. She seemed nervous. "Mom," she asked, "what if Mr. Mason doesn't find me interesting or pretty?" "Oh, sweetie," Mrs. Baker said, "don't you worry your pretty little head with such nonsense. Mr. Mason comes from a long line of public servants like his father and his father before that. They're the most boring people on earth. I'm sure he'll find you quite invigorating." "You really think so?" Elizabeth asked. "Elizabeth!" Mrs. Baker raised her voice slightly, annoyed by her daughter's doubtfulness. "I said you'll do just fine. Now hurry on. Get yourself presentable. He'll be here soon." "But Mother," Elizabeth said tremblingly, "I'm already wearing my prettiest dress." "Oh dear," her mother gasped. Elizabeth broke into tears and ran upstairs to her room, passing her father in the hall.
We are not going to look for lamps again if that's what you're going for.
A first aid box.
See if you have some medical alcohol. You know, for medical purposes. Not much use when you can't see through them.
We need to lower it somehow. Maybe the controls are in that bridge control room.
Who would have thought?
It's where we'll find CVG, according to Betty. We just need to lower the bridge.
Like a glove. I'll take this. It could be useful.
I really hope we didn't scratch it.
Don't worry about it.
It's lowered.
As opposed to when it wasn't. All right, let's give it a shot. Seems like a good idea, but something is missing.
What's this display thingy here?
Looks like a direct access terminal, but that won't help us much. We need to find the key for this panel.
Maybe Pete has it on him. What's this round thingy, Ted?
It looks like a plane turn coordinator, but that makes no sense.
What's this shiny thingy?
Looks like a detailed user instruction plate. Don't recognize the language, though. I want to say Chinese.
What are these pointy thingies?
Looks like the bridge level indicator display indicating that bridge is not lowered.
Look at you, Mr. I know my stuff.
Oh boy. Let's just keep this between us. Under normal circumstances, I wouldn't suggest this, but let's check out that coat. The coat really goes well with that briefcase.
Never took you for a fashion expert, Ted.
This suit and tie are no accident, Missy.
Funny you should use that word, accident.
There are a couple of coins in here. We'll just borrow them.
Wow.
All right, come on, Fortune. I can see Pete's keys in there. We need something to fish it out.
Can't reach it by hand.
Someone might get hurt that way.
I'm not throwing money away.
I can see Pete's keys in there. We need something to fish it out. I don't buy it. I think it's fake.
I'm not throwing money away. Clark, any chance we can borrow your fishing rod?
Yeah, it's not like you need it anyways.
No, I need it!
For the cover.
No, I have a feeling they'll start biting soon.
All the women you're harassing?
The fish! I'm just here to fish, damn it! How about you two be useful for a change and go get me some coffee from the diner? I can barely keep my eyes open anymore.
Why don't you go and get it?
I would, but I can't leave this here post for too long.
Maybe we can keep an eye while you go get some coffee.
Yeah, I mean, no one ever went to jail for getting the cup of coffee. You could be the first.
You're just trying to get rid of me so you can steal my rod.
No, we would never.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay, if we get you some coffee, will you give us your fishing rod?
I'll think about it.
Darling, I already cleaned out the coffee machine. Besides, you're a bit too young for coffee.
Nope. What? That won't work.
Hi, Betty. Any chance we can bother you for a cup of coffee?
Darling, I already cleaned out the coffee machine. Besides, you're a bit too young for coffee.
It's not for her.
Who's it for?
It's for Clark, quote-unquote fisherman out there.
My God, he's relentless. You can give him this. Tell him I've made it especially for him.
Did you? You didn't poison the...
Do I look like a murderer to you?
I mean, not right now.
Oh my God, I've spiked it with some pepper, Ted.
Seems like a good idea, but something is missing.
Voila! It's complete.
Here you go, buddy.
Betty said she made it especially for you.
Smells lovely.
Sure does.
Achoo!
Oh dear. Clark, are you okay?
No, I'm not. I'm soaked, and it's freezing. Throw me something and get me out, you two idiots!
Huh. Flattery won't get you anywhere, Clark.
I feel so bad about this.
I'm sure Sneezy won't mind. Never did enjoy fishing.
Can't reach it by hand.
Never did enjoy fishing. Never did enjoy fishing. Never did enjoy fishing.
A collection of magnets. How cute. I'll just take this with me. Not sure how that would help. Not sure how that would help. Not sure how that would help. Can't reach it by hand. Not sure how that would help. Not sure how that would help. Not sure how that would help. I am not going through trash. I thought we established that.